yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A toss left, Mixon. There he goes inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Burrow to throw on second down. And Green with a catch left side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. The first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Being chased out left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now in these...
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. But DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Burrow will throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And Bullock will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but not them just taking it. Big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it. 226.
Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Good job over there, baby.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Easy, easy.
On third down, Rivers. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Bound to lose one.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run here with Mixon, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
2 yards on the first down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. On 3rd down, Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
51, Mike 51. I got you. SOS.
Throwing, Rivers. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check. Crunch. Run 80. Crunch. Cluster. 51's the mark. 51's the mark. I want that. Get it up here.
Throwing again. Rivers. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. Out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Naeem Hines, his first carry. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Here's Hines. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Down by Josh Bynes. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 8.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Load it. Mike 57. Quit talking about it and bring it. Kill. Hey. Kill. Turn it. Kill. I got it. Check 43.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red Delta. Check 4. Switch. Joker. Check. I'm going to go load it. Get on.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Safety's gripping. Load it.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
No. Check 37. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Hey, hey, hey. 50 seconds. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll go with the keeper, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10.
Good. Makes the score Colts 14, Bengals 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Carter now on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And what with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Burrow's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll give it to Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
14.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now 17-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
2nd and 8.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Hey, ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's got his man Hilton. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a big conversion on 3rd for the Colts. 49 yards.
10 at the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Wait! Watch the shot! Rush in! Rush in! You got time! You got time! You got time right there! Whip! Check 24! Check 24! 50 seconds to mark!
This is Hines. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Check 31! Check 31!
Here's Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
Check 390! 180! Watch the run! 57's the mark. Watch 57. You gonna get this ball? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Hey, I'm gonna go load it. Load it. 57 the mark. 57 the mark. Hey, I'm coming.
Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One receiver left is Hilton.
Here we go, dude. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 57. Mike, 57. Scan situation. Let's go. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Load it. Load it. You gotta get that. 57.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with their opponents. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. go play action with Hurts. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Patrick Queen. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Just like that, a pickup of... And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Sanders.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Second down, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
First down, Eagles.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
yard line.
Hurts. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And quickly finding Rager. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Eagles nothing.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Sanders.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Throwing is Hurts. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Eagles 3.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the gun, they go to Edwards. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
49.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 39 yards there, a big one.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Brings up
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Ball carrier.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 7-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
A 39-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
The 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They're going to try and throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 19 yards away. There the Eagles are back within a score. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
Eagles 10.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. That one's complete to Tomlinson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Jackson's pass.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Flushed out right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
That's good.
That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Now Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the...
He's got a man. Complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Philadelphia.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Tonight's final score.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football.